Hello everyone. Once again, welcome you all on your own channel Computer Classes at Home. So, Python. In the previous sessions of Python, I have discussed about the installation process and the working modes of Python. And in this session, I'll talk about variables. Variable, as the name implies, a variable is something which can change. A variable is a way of referring to a memory location used by a computer program. Most of the time it happens when we work in computer system, we need to store the values, and these values are stored with the help of variable, which is a symbolic name for the physical location. Variable. While creating programs in Python, we may require some storage location to hold the value which is to be used later. Yes, of course, when we save the value on some storage location, they can be accessed later whenever we want. And when we need these values, we can draw these values from the storage and use them for processing. These locations that are used to store value in memory are known as variables. As you can see in the figure, the variable x is holding the value 3 and the variable y is holding the value 2. So these can be accessed whenever we want, and these values can be changed also, like initially the value of y is 3 and later on it is 2. Now, keyword. What is a keyword? It is a word that conveys a special meaning to the compiler. When we work in any of the programming language, there are some reserved words which have some specific purpose and meaning, and they are fixed and they have to be used as it is. So why we are talking about keyword now? So that we don't take any variable with the name of keyword. A variable can store only one data value at a time. When any value is stored in a variable, its previous value gets overwritten. Like here, earlier the value of y is 3 and then y is 2. So that means when the value of y is 2, the previous value of y is 3, which is overwritten by 2. Let's take an example. Say a is equal to 10 and this value is stored in the variable a, b is equal to 20 which is stored in the variable b, and c is equal to a multiply b, that is the product of a and b, which is 200, and this is stored in the variable c. So here a, b, c, they all are the variables and they have the value 10, 20 and 200. Further, there are some rules which we need to follow, which we need to remember while working in Python. What are these rules? A variable name must start with an alphabet, whether it is capital or small, or there can be underscore also in the name, especially in the beginning, in the starting. Next is, a variable name consists of alphabets, digits and underscore. No other character is allowed. Means basically the characters other than these cannot be considered in the name of variables. Python keyword cannot be used as a variable name, as I discussed earlier. There are some keywords in Python which we will be learning in the upcoming videos, and those keywords cannot be used as the name of any of the variable. Other than this, spaces are also not allowed. For example, we have to write total length. So total and length cannot contain any space in between. And the next point is, a variable name can be of any length, means there is no restriction on the length. Further, variable names are case sensitive, means when there are some capital letters or small letters, they both are different. For example, here roll number, first letter R is with small letter and here first letter R is with capital letter, so they both are different. And variable name cannot start with a digit. We cannot start any name of variable with a digit. It should start from alphabet or underscore. And the last point is, special characters are not allowed. At the rate, hash, and these type of symbols we cannot consider for the name of variables. Now let's understand and practically I'll open Python interface in front of you, and then I'll show you some simple programs for the basic understanding of variables. For example, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A multiply B, and then enter, and after that I need to print the value, so I need to write C. If I press enter, so I can see the result 200, right? In the same manner, we can take any other example also, and this time I write some digits also after the variable. So A10 is equal to 20, B10 is equal to 30, C10 is equal to 50, right? And after that I am writing D10 is equal to A10 plus B10 plus C10. Means these three variables are added together and assigned to D10. And after that I can write print, and I can provide a message also, addition is, and then the single quote need to be enclosed, comma, D10, the name of variable which is holding the addition of all the variables, and then press enter. So it is showing that addition is 100, that is 20 plus 30 50 and 50 100. So this addition is displayed over here. The interface where we are working, this is interactive mode, means we give the command and we get the result at the same time. We can also print any text message, for example print, and then say thanks for watching, right? And then single quote and close, and then enter. So it will be printing the same result. So I hope you liked the video, and definitely I am sure that you are going to share it with your friends. So thanks for watching the video. Thank you so much.